everybody, it's me, Valerie Valkyrie, flying in from the top rope. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. God, I can't just have one, like, good day. Okay, I realized this morning that I had forgotten my tablet at work. So I went into work early today and grabbed my tablet. I had to go get the key to my office from a lady, and then I had to go into my office, which is on, like, farther away from that office. I had to lock it back up. I had to return the key. And then I went into town and I chilled out for a bit. Oh, hello, KP. I was just about to sleep and then I saw you start streaming. Oh no! We're doing a drawing stream. I don't think you've been here for one of those. Real cursed hours. Yeah, so I went into town. Why am I frozen? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Is this what I'm gonna be like? Just a second. Let's see if I can. There we go. Why did that happen? But yeah, I went into town, I hung out, I had some waffles, they were so good. They were oh so good. Then I came home, and I sort of had a little nap, and then it was like 5 o'clock, and I went to hook everything up, and I was like, I don't have my pen. I left my pen on my desk at work. So at 5 o'clock I realized, so I drove into work. It takes like 20 minutes to get into work. I have to do the whole thing. I had to go get that key to unlock my office, which is farther away from that office. I had to unlock the door. I went in. I got my pen. I left. I locked the office. I went back into that other office to hand the key back in. I hated it. And then I got stuck behind someone on my way back who was going like 40 and an 80. So I had to pass them. Welcome back, Val. Forgetting your stylus is a real Valcore move. It is. It really is. Sometimes I wonder why God does this to me. Why God has cursed me. Why am I his favorite soldier? I don't want to be. I don't want to be God's favorite soldier anymore. I thought it was cool at the beginning, but it's not. Also, I think I'm frozen again, aren't I? Why? Please. Please. I just want to be VTuber, that move. Please. Oh, that one didn't even work to fix it. Let's see. Maybe if I turn it around. There we go. Maybe it didn't like the cord being in that way and it wanted it in the other way. It's because your shoulders are strong from all the suplexing. That's true. He says, Val, you have it too easy. Too easy because you're so strong. I have to punish you. But with that, I'm frozen again. I hate it here. I might be frozen for most of the stream. If I have to do this constantly, I might just be frozen. But with that, how about... It's making you feel at home? That's good. I'm glad you feel at home. Let's get into the stream, shall we? I've made it so I can hear the music you guys get to listen to. It's a little bit quiet, just because it's supposed to be more ambiance, if that makes sense. But if you want it louder, let me know. I can boost it a little bit. Actually, I can boost it quite a bit, so if it's very quiet. But yeah, let me bring up the Discord with all of our descriptions of characters. I'm frozen again. Let's go into here so I can see all of your lovely descriptions of characters. And I think the first one, I had absolutely no idea how to do it. You're on thin ice, buddy. I'm gonna punch a hole through my computer. Yeah, so the first one's from Assassin. And it just says, do not open until Christmas. And really the only description or like hint that I get is that the spoiler box is just white. So, I'm taking Christmas. I hit the wrong button. I'm taking Christmas. I hit the wrong button. This doesn't have my shortcuts on it. Good. Good. I guess I have to use a keyboard instead of my shortcuts. Is this one still? No. Oh, none of my shortcuts are here. Good. Good! Okay, where's my wet media brushes? There. This is the one I usually use. And I am a freak and I like to draw basically with black. Just wondering, will there be a stream tomorrow or is it to be determined? Probably to be determined, because I do have to go for lunch tomorrow with some people. So depending on when I get back, that will determine what goes on tomorrow. I'm sorry I've been away, by the way, for the past 2 weeks. I've had a busy past 2 weeks. So, I can talk about it. I'm taking the blank don't open till Christmas very literally. And I'm going to draw something very self-indulgent for me. Because you gave me no guidance. So now we all have to suffer. This is what you get. So yeah, first off, 2 weeks ago, okay, I'm just gonna be frozen the whole stream. Cause it is not letting me. I cannot wait until you see the spoiler then, if this is how you're handling it. Oh no. I need to give him kind eyes. Because he would have kind eyes, this character. So yeah, 2 weeks ago, I didn't stream because I was in Toronto. What did I do in Toronto? I went to go see Siam, my favorite band. And before you say, you're cheating on Ghost, Val, they understand. They understand that I can have two bands that affect my brain chemistry. Siam, the band. Yeah, I did see him. I see him, Sim. Yeah, Ghost is in on it too. Could you imagine if Sim and Ghost toured together? Oh my god. I don't mean for these eyes to look so crazy, but that's okay. Rosy cheeks, because this character has rosy cheeks. The concert was great. I was near the front of the barrier, So I was like right there. Mall was like right in front of me. It was so cool. His smug aura mocks us. Do you guys know what I'm doing? Listen, I haven't gotten to draw a big dumb man in a long time with big tits. I have not been able to do that lately. So I'm using this very vague description to my advantage to indulge myself. Santa's big naturals! Yeah! See, if the mall Santa looked like this at your local mall, how many of you would go and sit on his lap? I would. I feel like they would make so much more money if they, like, made it for us. I don't know what his arm should be doing, but... It's not far off from the actual thing. That's terrifying, and I don't know if I like that. What kind of... Let's give him... Okay, wait. There's his shoulders. There's another shoulder, right? And he's gonna be, like, flexing. Like, brrr. That's huge. That's such a huge bicep. That's what you all should be striving for in your physique. A big bicep like this. He's gonna be like that, I guess? This is the part that always messes me up. I never know what to do with the arms. Now you can't see his big naturals, though. Is this the undo button? Oh, good. This one's still undo. Yeah, they're for his big presents. His big packages, some might say, even. Okay, wait. I want to show off his, like, abs. Can you tell this is, like, all I used to draw as a teenager? Okay, make them bigger. I don't think that's allowed on YouTube, actually. Okay, so Santa, you have to cover them up, but you can cover them up like this instead. Right? See, now we're PG. He's covered. You used to only trust Santa as a teen. No, I meant big buff dudes. I have the greatest picture of Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton in one of my old sketchbooks. Repaid off by the elves. Okay, he's gonna be, like, hands on the hips, like this. And this is where the picture's gonna get cut off because I don't want to draw legs. What should he be saying? He should be saying something, right? What do you want for Christmas? Chat? That's what he's saying. He's talking to you guys. Don't open till Christmas, clearly. Why do we want to be PG? I don't want to get, like, Thanos snapped off of YouTube. There. We need some, like, shading here. See what I mean? Like, that just makes them look so much bigger. Okay. I think that's good for the first one. I want to do... Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I want to do the ones that are, like, big descriptions. But I think that's good for the first one. Santa's Big Naturals. That's what I call this piece. Let me change the size of it so we can put it in the corner. And we'll call it Santa's Big Naturals in my layers. You guys can't see it, but... Thank you. So let's go see what the actual picture was. Wait, you put your description as the spoiler?
That's not how the game was supposed to work.
Tall, slim, I did not get that. Stands proud. We got stands proud. Wait, let me zoom in so we can... I thought I was gonna paste it in, but obviously. Unwavering. Santa's pretty unwavering. Always looking up. Oh no, ours is looking down upon chat. Perfectly erect. I think we got that. We got that. Inflexible in their beliefs. Santa's that. Wants to be the standard for all others to follow. I think we did it perfect then, if we did Santa. So the actual OC was meant for any person willing to draw for free. Oh. See, surprisingly accurate. Very surprising. Oh, Discord's not showing me people's names anymore. Well, I'm doing the next one in the Discord. I forget what your name is. I'm so sorry if you're in here. But the next one, the personality. Usually unfaltering, smarter than he looks, and definitely is someone who gives advice to those around them if they like them. Very goofy at times with how he acts. Usually will crack jokes or scare people, whenever on purpose or not, it's unknown. Their motivations are to figure out what mortals, sorry, I can't read, so this is a perfect challenge for me. Figure out what mortals enjoy about lives, and if godhood is even worth it. Their description is a tall Aarakocra? That's the bird class in D&D, right? I think. Has scars over his face that look like eyes, and wears a robe and holds a scythe. Okay. Let me just double check what a Aarakocra is, but I'm pretty sure it's the bird class. Let's see. It is. But that means we have to pick a bird. We could choose anything. You have given me far too much power. Or are they usually one type of bird? Google is showing me many different species of bird can be this. So. Right? The sky is the limit. What if we did a crow? And this totally isn't because I once was in a D&D campaign where someone was a crow. Oh, not a crow? Oh, so no crow? Wow, I love how that disconnected instantly. That was very cool and fun. Okay, let's do an eagle then. That's like a sort of scary bird, right? They can be misunderstood. Actually, I'm gonna see something. If I use this one. Now will work? Now will work? Now will work? Oh, now it just doesn't work at all. Good. Yes. Good. Great. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm giving up. So let's do an eagle. Because they can be misunderstood. Or we could do a raven. Wait, is a raven allowed? Can we do that? I think a raven will be cool. Okay, let me... I'm gonna draw it here. I don't know, you guys can't see it, but Photoshop now has like this bar. It's not showing up for you guys because I'm only capturing the one window. It's annoying. It just takes up space and I hate it. So, let's start. So it seems like they look intimidating, but aren't actually, from the description. Also, I feel like raven or crow works with the scythe. I don't know why, but I like that. Okay. I'm getting like big brother energy. Almost like a Kotetsu Taiga. Is that guy's name? Who's the guy from Tiger and Bunny? His name's Taiga, right? Or like, Taiga Saijima. Because he's scary, but he can also do joke. Woo!
Oh my god!
My phone fell. Okay. Not that I really need my phone anymore, eh? Because VTube Studio doesn't want to work. Okay, so let's draw this big brother crows. I'm a PNG tuber now.
Hello! Hello, Thunder Dragon. Hello,
Hello! How are you today? I want my brush bigger. But I don't have my normal things. You're good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So the other reason I haven't been streaming lately is because, last weekend I went to Anime North. Which was so fun. I haven't been to Anime North since 2022, I want to say. It's been quite a while. And let me tell you, it is so much better than it was in 2022. They had like the whole other building completely for Anime North. So there was no line at all weekend to get your badge. Whereas in 2022, we waited 4 hours and didn't even get my badge one day. So it's like, that sucked. But this year, we didn't have that trouble at all. I did cosplay, and nobody recognized me. That's not true. A few people recognized my character. But no one really wanted to get pictures. I feel like people aren't asking for pictures as much anymore. I didn't even ask a whole lot of people for pictures this year. I don't know why that's happening. This is supposed to be the robe, by the way. This is the top plane. This is the second plane. This is like the third plane of the robe. Who was the cosplay? I was cosplaying as Claire from Resident Evil. The first one. Or 2? What one's Claire in? I think she's in the first one. It was her OG outfit. A few people, one person came up to me and was like, a few more seconds and you would have been a Jill sandwich. And I just laughed. And I didn't want to tell them that I was not Jill. Yeah, the Paper Mario release. I really want to get it. I meant to stop in because I was in town today, but I didn't. I was practicing for my driver's test. That's why I went into town. These are the wings. They're gonna go down. I probably would have made the same mistake. That's why I didn't really mind. There was one person who's like, "Are you Jill?" And that's when I corrected somebody. But when they say it so confidently, I don't have the heart to be like, "It's actually Claire." Oh, maybe. Maybe there were 2 Jill cosplayers beside me and I just didn't notice. Please stream it? I want to. I would love to stream it. I don't know how to draw a robe. First, let's get some anatomy in here, shall we? That's probably a good idea. We also need to get some scars on the face, but I like to do scars near the end. Just because, I find it easier to map out scars once everything's done. I don't know why, but I want to like do a little like cinched in waist on the robe, like a belt. Claire Bredfield. Oh my god. I did see 2 other Claires. It was funny. The other Claires that I saw, one was from like the second game that Claire was in, and then the other Claire I saw was from the remake. So we had like every Claire from the timeline. This is where the scythe is gonna be. It's gonna go like whoosh, whoosh. So I usually have some sort of bend to them, right? It's gonna be like bleh. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, let's get this one. I'll do a full body just because the last one we didn't, and we did it pretty quick. Can I zoom out, please? Thank you. I see a lot of them have like these legs, which I am not good at drawing. So I'm gonna look at a reference really hard and see what we can do. Actually, I like this pose that I'm looking at, but how do I want the line of action to go? Like that? Like What if his hips are more like this? Like, woo woo woo. And then woo 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 woo. I just realized how shitty it must be to watch me draw. Because this is what my sketches usually look like. let's just because the way that I usually draw, especially now, is I draw everything and then I erase and clean up. Because I like that. I like that kind of look. What if his chest was more this way? What if, and he's looking that way, like, woo, and his head's going that way. So we get that, but then his chest is going that way and then his hips are going that way. Like, woo. What if we did that? Or like, maybe his hips are just more forward facing. Because I feel like we can do something really cool with the pose on this one. If my anatomy is proper, which it probably won't be because I've never drawn legs like this before. Or we could just go back to being normal. That's true. That's true. We have to remember it's going to be wearing a robe. Can I give him like human leg? Some of them have human leg. Some of them have bird-like leg. So I guess it's up to the artist then. What if I give him human leg, but push it really far so it almost looks like bird leg? Good. Good. I can do that. I draw your OC, but as a buff dude. It would be, I feel like people do that, but it's like, I draw your OC, but as a cute anime girl. So I could be like breaking into a new market. Okay, let's just, okay. All right, okay, all right. But yeah, Anime North was super fun. It was one of the first years where I spent a lot of my time at Anime North by myself. So that was really cool. Though a little sad because it means I don't have friends. That's not true. I do have friends. Just not friends who could go to Anime North. I went to a dating panel. And I thought it was gonna be like speed dating almost. You know what? I'm gonna cover the legs with the... I'm covering the legs with the robe. This is Umbran's fault. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun. But yeah, the dating panel was weird. Is this the button to make this bigger? I don't know how to make this bigger. Okay. It was like, I thought it was gonna be speed dating, which I thought would be super fun, because I like doing those. Instead, it was people trying to show you how to date through anime. So they were like, see how this happened in this anime? You should do that, and then you'll get a girlfriend. It's like, oh no. But one of the things they made us do right off the bat. So we have all these socially awkward people in here, which is fine. One of the first things they make us do is to stand up, find somebody who we do not know, and stare them in the eyes for a minute without breaking eye contact or saying anything. Fear. Absolute fear. Pain, even. I was in pain. What if his belt is sort of like Clouds from Final Fantasy? And what if, okay, this is just for me, but his robe's gonna open up like that, and you're gonna be able to see some of his, like, furry feathers his feathery chest. You guys like that? Being able to see the feathery chest? I'm sort of giving this character a Grim Reaper sort of look. Now that I'm thinking about it. Scandalous. But yeah, the person who I had to stand and stare at didn't blink the whole time, which is like, maybe I just didn't notice them blinking because I was so freaked out about having to stare at someone in the eyes for a minute. But it didn't look like they blinked. And it was scary. And I was like, but then I was like, I can't lose. Like, I can't look away. So I just opened my eyes wider. So I think I looked like a crazy person. So maybe they were scared of me just as much as I was scared of them. Like bugs. Like how bugs are scared of you more than you are of them, but I'm pretty scared of bugs, so it could be either or. This anatomy is whack! Okay, The cringe sounds painful. I felt the most cringe I have ever felt in my whole life. This needs to be smaller. And like here. Hello? Let me draw, please. Why? Can I have my brush back? Hello? Why no brush? Hello? Why no brush? Hello? Brush? Let me brush? Brush. Oh! Yes, we're doing your character. I forgot what your name was, and Discord wouldn't show me your name. Yeah. The Canadian Taco. The quickest stream. Yeah, why is this happening to me specifically? Do I have to restart Photoshop? But why? I can move it around. Oh, I got my brush back! I got my brush back. I don't know what I did to get it back, because I just changed the display, but I got it back. I need to buy more ink. Okay. I feel like this is looking weird, but... I think that looks a little bit more balanced. Actually, let's just try again. Let's just try again, shall we? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. We're just gonna... Okay. I want to move this. It's going to be like here. It's going to be more in front of him. So then we're going to, from here, you can erase the thumb. You won't be able to see the thumb. It's going to go this way. Boop, 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 boop. It's going to go.
I think there is a better way to toggle the eraser, but I just go into, I don't know the shortcut or even if there is one, but beside your brush at the top bar, there is mode, and it's default set to normal, but if you go down, 3 things, there's dissolve, behind, and clear is basically just an eraser. So I just toggle between those two whenever I'm doing anything. Be like that. Okay. Okay. Now, I like this, but where's a robe? Holds a scythe. We still need to add the scars, but I'm going to do that in the clean sketch. Let me just rough sketch another hand. Right here. It's in a fist. Okay. Okay. This is when I get to be fun. And what's the Yakuza quote? I keep pressing that, and it's not the button that it should be. Because I didn't have time to set up my thingies. Okay, now I can use a small brush too. Be mild and ignore her. And be... Is it be spicy or be wild? Okay. I need a smaller brush. There. Yeah, Anime North was a lot of fun, like I said. The dating panel was scary. I went to a debate panel where you got put on a debate team and you had to debate something in front of a crowd. And I took part in that too because I was in my, let's get over our fear of people, era. And, my team lost. But if the host was allowed to vote, it would have been a tie. So there's that. What else did I do at Anime North? Oh, I met the voice actor of Sephiroth. I did that. That was cool. Did you request fruit from him? Is that like a thing? Did you get an autograph or just meet and greet? I did get an autograph. I got him to sign my childhood copy of Crisis Core for the PSP. So that was really cool. I almost was not able to pay because they didn't have a sign saying it was cash only. So when I got up there and he started to sign my stuff, the guy was like, oh, and it costs $70 cash. And I was like, wait, cash? But luckily, Valor Dad was with me at that point, and he gave me $60 American, and they took that. which was like $10 over, but because if it was American, it should have only been 70, but they couldn't do change in American because they didn't have American cash. So I owe Valor Dad $60 American.
70? Yeah.
I think it was worth it. Does he need this other eye? I don't think so. I think this eye is going to be in shadow. Like that. We can do cool things with... I'm so used to working with my iPad. I've been drawing on my iPad so much that I just want to grab the screen and zoom in and out.
But I can't do that.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Valor Dad did not cosplay, unfortunately. He refused. He also refused to go to any panels with me except for karaoke because Valor Mom wanted him to film the karaoke. He only filmed my karaoke, by the way. We weren't creeps and filmed everybody. The fact that Valor Dad went at all. See, I had fully planned to go all by myself. But then my family freaked out and they were like, no, you need someone to go with you. And I was like, okay, but nobody wants to go, so I guess I'm going by myself. So then he was like, fine, I'll go. And I think he had a good time. That's true. I bought him his ticket for the Friday. So we are even for the money. I bought quite a bit of stuff at Anime North. I bought three golden Kamui keychains. I bought those. They were from an artist. I forget their name. And I don't have their card because I left the keychains at work. I have them hanging on my wall at work because I've run out of space in my golden Kamui Ita bag. So I've just started hanging them in my office at work. So I bought those. They're so cute. They're all running. It's Sugimoto, Asirpa, and Ogata all running. They did have a few other characters, but I wanted to save my money at that point. And that was like the only Golden Kamui like stuff in the artist alley that I saw. There was one person who I had already bought from at a different convention a few years ago. They had the same Golden Kamui stuff as before, but other than that, there was like nothing new, and I was so upset. I want some of these to have like almost shadow or something. That's why I'm adding some darker areas closer to this side. This new Organization 13 member's looking good. Oh my god, you're right. It's the exact same hood. And we just mentioned Goldie, or we just mentioned Kingdom Hearts as soon as you said that. Listen, I am a girl who knows what she likes. We did it, guys! Kingdom Hearts is so good, though, so, like... I also, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I went to the Kingdom Hearts trivia panel. And I got, like... I knew the answers for things, but I was writing down the wrong things. That's my excuse. That's why I didn't win. But... like, one of the things I got wrong was, one of the questions was like, what was it? Where, in Kingdom Hearts Coded, where is the datascape located? So I asked the host, because I had to get specific, do you mean like, where are they looking at the datascape? Or what is the datascape coming from? What do you mean? And they said where it's coming from. So I wrote down stupidly Nominee's journal, which I know it's not. I know it's Jiminy Cricket's journal, but I was under pressure, guys. I was under pressure. Where is the datascape? Yeah, Valor Dad had escaped by that point. He was hanging out at like Boston Pizza or something. Or he was like getting Boston Pizza to take to his hotel room. I'm just adding some cool like fantasy stuff. I know I should be wondering like, why does this character have this shoulder protector? Because it looks cool, that's why. You're right, that's what happened. The stranger from the dating panel had seeped into my brain and had made me dumb about Kingdom Hearts lore. Enough pizza? No, he got an individual pizza and ate it all while I wasn't there, but then he took me to Boston Pizza later that night for dinner. I want these sort of like this. Like this. It was based, but he could have gotten me some to have later at the hotel when he bought his lunch. Oh, at Anime North, they had these, like, big, they had a whole bunch of food stands. And I got a fried curd poutine. And let me tell you, it was probably one of the best poutines I've ever had. Maybe it was because I was starving, because I hadn't eaten yet that day. But, like, it was so good. Let's add some, like, battle scars to this. Tell me it was a convention in Canada without telling me it was a convention in Canada. Listen. It was so good. It used curly fries for the French fries, which is new for me. I've never had a poutine that had used curly fries. Okay, let's add these scars. So they're supposed to look like eyes. So I'm guessing something like this. Looks sort of like this. I'm just adding a bit more. So we can get more of that, like, pro-raven look. Adding some more darkness in here. Are curly fries a scam? But they get so, like, crispy. They're so crispy and good. They need to be curly to be that crispy. My only complaint about the food stalls were that, they had the stalls in a way that if one stall's line got really long, you could not tell that there was no line at a different stall. So it was like, I waited in line for about half an hour to get my poutine, and when I got near the front, the booth beside me had no line at all. But I couldn't tell because the line for the one I was in was full, or like super long. It like blocked the view of the other truck. So I'm sure that other truck lost business. Which is sort of sad. I probably overdid it with that, but I sort of like the texture. For going somewhat quickly, I think I'm doing okay. I hope so. We'll go back to that later. I want to get the outfit more in. So I wanted to give them a belt, sort of like Cloud Final Fantasy, because I'm a loser. These are some feathers. Speaking of Cloud Final Fantasy, lots of Final Fantasy representation in the cosplays at Anime North. I did want to cosplay as Tifa. Did not get that done in time. I'm probably not even gonna cosplay Tifa anymore because now I want to cosplay something else. But there were a lot of Tifas, a lot of Clouds, a few Yuffie's. And honestly, I was surprised about the amount of Cids. I think I saw about 4 people cosplaying as Cid, and that blew my mind. The first cosplayer I got a picture of this weekend was a Cid. I say this weekend, it was last weekend. I refuse to believe Cid is allowed to be happy. No! He's happy in the novel, somewhat. Other than, like, his girlfriend being sick. I don't even know if it's really his girlfriend. I think it might be. What do you mean? mean? We want Sid to be happy. Dude just wanted to go to space. And they took that away from him. Also, I heard some things about Sid from the original game, which I still have not played. And apparently his character is a little bit different when you first see him. And he's not just a happy-go-lucky old man. Let's get this Armin. Armin! Like Attack on Titan. Speaking of Sid, they had, oh, Final Fantasy VI? What one's that one again? Is that the one with Terra? Is that her name? I think it's the one with Terra. Is that what Final Fantasy VI is? The girl with the green hair and the red outfit and the clown. Is it that one? They had those... What are they called? Those, like, lottery systems? Where you buy tickets and depending on the letter on your ticket, you get a prize. They had that there, and I've been trying to get the Final Fantasy VII Polygon figures. They're like the little blind box figures. I've been trying to get those forever, and they're so expensive online because you can only get them from this lottery. And they had them there, but it was like $40 per ticket, and you only had a chance to get them. The other prizes were like an enamel pin. Yeah, the Popeye arm figures. They had enamel pins, face cloths, then prize number 3 was the polygon figures, and then 4 was like an actual resin figure of Cloud, and I think one of Tifa as well was a different one, and then they had like different colors of those for like the high-end prizes, but your chances of getting those were basically 0. But I was like, I have to at least try to get the polygon figure. I've been wanting them for so long. If I can even get one, I'll see it as God loving me. And like, as payback for making my stream scuffed. So I bought 2 tickets. 2 tickets I bought. So that is a total of $80. And the first ticket, guess what I win, chat? Guess what I win? A face cloth. Yay! Just what I wanted. It is sort of cute. It has cactuar and chocobos on it. I got to choose what face cloth I wanted out of the box. They had like 5 different ones. One of them had the big Moogle that Kate Sith rides on. But I'm goth. The other one had a black background, so I got that one because it was more goth. Yay! But my second one, I got the polygon figure! Woo! So I got one that I wanted, and when I opened it up, it was Sid. So that was very nice of God to give me that. My special baby boy. My big son. My big blonde son, who's not Cloud. This is going to be the hand of all time, by the way. But then when I won, I was like, what if I bought another ticket and what if I won another one? But I didn't. I didn't trust that I would win again. so I did not buy another ticket. But it's like, at that point, why don't I just buy a 3D printer and print my own out? It is the Arthur Fist, oh my god. You're right. So the reason I give him the Arthur Fist, okay, here's the character design philosophy. The reason I give him this is because in the description, it says, usually will crack jokes, and that they are very goofy at times. So this is him doing a meme to be goofy. Goofy Kingdom Heart. But yeah, that was my time at Anime North, my gambling time at Anime North. I also bought video games at Anime North. I tend to get lucky at Anime North and find games that I've been looking for. And this year was no exception. I found so many new video games that I have been looking for. So, the first one is, I've basically completed my Silent Hill collection. I just need the first one in the game. The first one in the series, I mean. I need the first Silent Hill. That one's hard to come across, though. So, I wasn't too upset that I did not get that. Can I add some smoothing to this so I can get a nice line? Thanks. So I found Silent Hill Homecoming. I got that new, so it's sealed. And then I found, at that same booth, I found the Silent Hill HD collection, all for PS3. I want my Silent Hill collection all on PlayStation, because that's what I play. So I found those. So then my goal for the rest of the weekend was to find Downpour at a price that I found acceptable. So my price charting was showing that the game should be around $75 to $80, but every copy I found was going for like $85. And I was like, I don't want to spend $85. Price charting saying like $75 to $80. I don't want to pay $85. I get that there's a reason it's priced that, but I'll try and find it online or like on Marketplace. But I did manage to find on my last day Downpour for $80. So I got that. It was not sealed, which is fine because I would like to play Downpour on stream one day once I figure out how to stream the PlayStation 3. Opinion on the Silent Hill remake stuff. I am excited, but I'm not holding my breath that it's gonna be good or like anywhere close to the original. I don't trust Bloober to handle its story well at all. So at this point, it's like, this isn't Silent Hill 2. It's just Silent Hill 2 inspired. I'm basically seeing it as, the remake of Final Fantasy VII. Like, it's a completely different game at this point. As a diagnosed old, the game sucks and I hate it. No. I hope that this will get more people into the original and will get more people showing interest in the original, and maybe even playing the original, however they are able to. I know that Silent Hill 2 is not a cheap game to obtain, as someone who owns it. But yeah, I don't think it can be a super bad thing. The thing I was most surprised about by the Silent Hill direct thing was the fact that, is it called Silent Hill: A Silent Message? That it was getting merchandise. But I mean, it makes sense. It had a cool design, that monster. Oh, the new look for Maria? Yeah. Same with, oh, what's her name? The girl with the knife. Her voice was a little strange to me, but maybe I just didn't hear enough. I was also surprised by the movie. So I like the Silent Hill movies. I think they're dumb and fun, and I like how sexy they made Pyramid Head. The fact that now they're adapting Silent Hill 2 is terrifying, because those first two movies have nothing to do with Silent Hill 2.
So why is James here? Whoa, no, how are they going to connect it? Oh no.
Because the Silent Hill movies really are about the cult. And the cult is not in Silent Hill 2, except for like one ending. Okay, let's make this bigger so I can just, yeah. Like that. Don't worry, I'll fix everything that I draw over.
Angela.
Also, Silent Hill Homecoming is a great game and an amazing remake of Silent Hill 1. Is that being sarcastic? For one, I like the design of the main guy in Homecoming. I hate that Pyramid Head is in Homecoming. But I feel like that's just a normal thing. I hate whenever Pyramid Head is in anything other than Silent Hill 2 because I'm old. But I understand why they do that. It's because he's recognizable and like iconic and people like him. Can't listen right now because I'm in a restaurant, but wanted to see how the drawing was going and it's looking good. Oh yeah! I don't know how sites work, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I want to add like carvings to it. So like if we did like just some little... These are obviously very quick because I do want to get to the others as well. But this is just character design. We're spitballing here. This just looks like wood grain. I feel like Homecoming, it felt like a different game, but I think it pretty much was, right? It was made by like a different company and everything, I think. I could be making that up. It's almost like Downpour. I feel like that's why it gets such a bad rap. It probably shouldn't have been a Silent Hill game. because Silent Hill fans are annoying, and I'm allowed to say that because I am Silent Hill fan. Especially us olds. We can be very much annoying. When it comes to games that we like. Okay. Let's add some more feathers. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Because I am so used. I can't remember much of Downpour, honestly. I remember, like, watching two best friends play it and how they threw the axe all the time. I remember not hating it, but it's just another thing where it's like, this doesn't feel like Silent Hill. Which I feel like, at this point, I'm pretty used to. Being a Silent Hill fan, nothing feels like Silent Hill anymore. Because Silent Hill today would not sell. So. I mean, it barely sold back then, right? So. That's how I feel like being a Silent Hill fan. I just yell. Konami says we have Silent Hill at home, and then they give me the silent message. And then I get angry. Okay. I think that's good for... Actually, let's give some texture to the hand, just because I feel like the hand would have feathers. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, because he's like a bird, he probably would not have hands. He'd probably have wings. But also, we have to add back in the wings. So, we should do that. Being a Silent Hill fan reminds me of what suffering is. I mean, yeah, that's basically what the whole games are about, right? So maybe this is all just like to make us more in tune with the characters and the themes of the video game. So yeah, I bought Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill HD Collection, which is bad. Silent Hill Downpour. And then I also found Fragile Dreams, which is a game I want to play on the channel. And you might think, I feel like Val already had that game. I thought Val already bought that video game already. I did. But the copy I bought only had the French manual in it, and I did not realize that until I got home. So I basically got scammed. But this copy that I found is new. So it's completely sealed. I got for $150, which is less than what I bought my incomplete copy for. So there we go. I have a brand new sealed copy of Fragile Dreams, which makes me so happy because I love that game so much. And I will never open that copy. That's the only thing with these new copies I have of like the Silent Hill collection and Homecoming. It's like, I don't want to open them. So what am I gonna do if I ever want to stream them? Try and find them again? Like, what are my chances of finding those games out in the wild? Not very high. Sorry, I'm just adding some, like, some sort of something. To sort of read as some detail. Cool. And let's add... Let's just add some... Let's turn my smoothing down. I don't need that anymore. Just a little bit of rough color. Just to add some depth to this. So this will be our mid-tone. Or actually, this will be our shadow, actually. The hedgehog. That was another thing. There were quite a few Shadow the Hedgehogs around at Anime North. I was surprised. Yeah, I guess that is why. I saw one of the shadows was actually wearing a lot of the shadow line from Hot Topic. And I was so jealous because I saw the Shadow the Hedgehog pants the other day at a Hot Topic and I wanted them so bad. But they weren't my size. So I couldn't get the Shadow the Hedgehog pants. Adding some highlight. This is probably too bright for a highlight, if I'm being completely honest. I think we can call it there. So we can get some more on here. I feel like this one I'm going to be like way far off. So let's see how close I got, shall we? I was way off. This character looks so cool. Wait, let me see if I can get it in Photoshop. Let's see. This character looks awesome. You guys are gonna freak. Oh, it might not let me. Wait, let's see. Maybe? Oh, we can! I also forgot the wings. Damn it. In mine, they're under the cloak. This looks so rad! I love the cloak. That cloak is so cool. It's so much cooler than what I did. That's awesome. That's so sick. Also, I love all the expressions. Ah! Now I'm jealous that I didn't get to look at this before I started. That's awesome. That's right. Are those bird leg or human leg? That's so cool. Okay. Let's merge all these layers down.
It does!
I'm embarrassed of mine now.
Okay, you can go here.
Okay.
What is the next one?
This one's Umbrance! Trinky dink him. So, Umbrance character. Their name.
Oh, she is Little Vi, right? Vi or V?
I think it's Vi because it's for Violet, right? I feel like I've seen this character before. In one of Vernon's streams, but I could be wrong. I feel like it was quite a while ago. Personality. A happy, cheerful girl who enjoys having fun with her pet elephant. Aww. I love elephants. So much so that she often wears some cardboard props to look like an elephant. She works hard to help her sister run the Violet Tool program. Appearance, somewhat short, darker purple hair with a light purple hairband across the top. The hairband also has a bow. She has a younger looking face with purple eyes to match her hair. For her height, she's a bit on the shorter side. She usually wears a bluish purple button-up office shirt with a light purple vest over it, and a dark purple tie. She also wears a light purple shirt, dark purple with skirt, not shirt, skirt with dark purple leggings. The purple sneakers, and purple sneakers, with light purple bows on them. I thought for a second it was gonna say with light up purple lights in them or something. Like, you know how kids have those light shoes? Okay. Happy, cheerful girl. We're also going to incorporate the, cardboard, I think. I think I want the cardboard. So, young girl, anime girl is something I am more comfortable with drawing. Let me just try and get comfortable. My microphone is like right in the way. I don't know where people like place their microphones usually. I might do this one a little bit more chibi style. I feel like that might help get the young look. I don't know why I even bother doing a circle at the beginning, because I never use it as my skull or my cranium of the head. I like totally ignore it every time. What mouth suits better, open or like a toothy grin? What else did I buy at Anime North? Gotta get going. Hopefully I can tune back in before the end of the stream. If I don't, then hope you have fun arting. Oh, hell yeah. I probably will be still arting. I always get scared because, like, if we look at what I've already drawn compared to this already, I feel like my stuff, every drawing looks absolutely, completely different. How could you afford to buy more things after spending $80 on a face cloth? Listen, that was the last thing I did. That was the last thing I bought at Anime North. The first thing I bought, I think, were the keychains. So I also bought more keychains. I bought 2 more keychains. They were Majima and Kiryu, and they are hanging up in my office at work.
What length of hair?
Short, somewhat short, darker purple hair. Okay. I don't know why, but I always like these things. I don't want it right in her eyes, though. These things that they had in Ranma Half, I really like. Like this sort of thing. So I'm incorporating that in to the hairstyle. But the same artists also had, like, Majima and Kiryu standees, acrylic standees, so I bought those as well. Because they were so cute. I had to get them. But the second thing I bought were figures. There's this line of prize figures, and they always have Golden Kamui ones at every, like, GameStop or, like, figure store around. But they always only have Shiraishi. For some reason, they're like, no, we don't need to get the main characters or the most popular characters. We just need to get Shiraishi. So I've had Shiraishi forever, but I was able to find Sugimoto and Asirpa at a booth from that same figure line. So I got that. They didn't have Ogata, unfortunately. I sort of want her to be, like, leaning forward like this, and then maybe like this, like she's leaning forward, and then this is the hip bone. I don't know why, I always do this pose. Like, just leaning forward. I feel like it's a fun pose. And it's just my go-to whenever I have to draw a girl. Because all girls make this pose. Yeah, I got the Sugimoto and Asirpa figures. And then I also found the Sugimoto Nendoroid. So I got that as well. These are supposed to be like the elephant ears. I don't know if it's reading as such.
looks like Squidward.
She might not have a nose. She might not have a nose. I don't want her to look like Squidward. But I feel like I've angled her face in a way where that's the only way I could do the nose.
You could send it in the same chat, the moveset.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know how to do the nose where it would look good. Ah! Okay, I'll go back to the nose later. Let's get this pose down first, shall we? I'm trying to figure out how... I feel like the ears, the cardboard ears, would have two, like, handles on the back of each side, almost like a shield. But then it's sort of hard to show that that's what that looks like from this angle. But you guys know, right? So then it's fine. This is just for us.
Yeah, we'll know, so it's fine.
Let me just make sure I'm doing, like, the right kind of skirt. A light purple skirt and dark purple leggings. I think that reads as skirt. Right? Okay. I do feel more comfortable with this sort of character, already. I feel like this is going a lot quicker than the last one.
Give her the big ass Sora shoes.
I swear to God, it'll look better. This is just the rough sketch, guys.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to challenge me.
I'm thinking it might be my cord that's the reason, my computer doesn't want to look at my phone. I'll try a different one for the next stream. This leg is a lot skinnier than that one, and I think I like the chunkier look of the other one. So, let's just, there. There. Okay. now. Yeah, and I have a bunch of... I keep pressing that button. I have a bunch of cables here. This is just the one I've always been using. So it's a bit upsetting that now it decides to not work. And let's make this smaller. Like that. Okay. Did I buy anything else at Anime North? I'm trying to remember. I bought some prints. I bought some Alien Stage prints. I usually buy my prints on Sunday, because then they usually have somewhat of a deal going on. And I've been trying not to buy prints, just because I don't have that much space on my walls. I did see one person selling ghost stuff. They had ghost keychains and those things you put on the back of your phones, a phone grip. They had some of those. But when I went to their booth, they weren't there. And it was like right at the beginning of the day. So that was sad. Because I would have bought like all of their ghost stuff. You said Alien Stage prints? Yeah, so I got the Ivan and Till one. They're very pretty. So the one print is Ivan, and he's in front of white flowers, a whole bunch of white flowers, and Till is in front of... No, it's the other way around. Ivan's in front of red flowers, and Till is in front of the the white flowers, maybe? Something like that. Oh, yeah. It's like a animation series on YouTube. Very good. It's basically like, what if there was a singing competition, but it was a battle royale at the same time? Or like a death game. It's like really good. Highly recommend giving it a watch. I think there's only 6 episodes out right now, and they're all just like one song. But it has just enough suffering to get my attention, because we all know I love my suffering. Yeah, it's very pretty. I really like the art style. I want to study it more. Because I feel like my art style is very fun and, like, I don't want to say childish or childlike, but, like, very cutesy. I think cutesy is the right word I'm looking for. And I would like to draw more, like, mature art. Mature sounds wrong, too. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I tried to, buy yaoi at Anime North, but they didn't have any that I wanted. They had so much yaoi at the one booth, but they didn't have any from the series I liked. I wanted Yakuza yaoi and Golden Camel yaoi, and they didn't have any. And that was very depressing for me. Yeah, more serious vibes. Like, I like this mouth. Bears and giant hands. They did have a lot of Final Fantasy VII yaoi, but only one pairing, which is so annoying. I want Zack. I want Biggs. I want Barrett. I want Sid. They don't give you any of that. I want Vincent. Nope. Can't have that. What about Rude? What about Reno? What about Rufus? What about Sung? Nope. All you get is Sephiroth and Cloud there. Like, yawn. Yawn. Like, they did have JoJo, but I've already bought a whole bunch of JoJo yaoi, so I didn't really need more. And it was mostly just like Kakyoin and Jotaro. It was weird, like all of their yaoi and stuff, like a lot of the times they have it organized by series. They would have one pairing, and that's it. Like, come on, that's boring. Even shows that should have, like, a bunch of different characters, it was just like, no, this one. I really should have bought that Golden Kamui Dojin that was on Mandrake. I wonder if, like, they still have all of them that I could order one day. Yeah, the clamp Dojin is really good. The fact that that got animated is wild. Like, there is an official animated version of the baby that comes out of Kakyoin's egg out there. They got animated? Yeah, I forget what it was. If it was like Clamp in Wonderland or something, but there is like a fully animated version of that baby. I think it's only the baby. The Kakyoin egg is real? Yeah. Wait, maybe I can find a picture of him and put him on screen. Wait. Here it is. See? He's real. That's him. He was actually animated. I think he points at the screen or something. They also did, like, his baby form. He is also in here. He looks like this. With his stand. Let me just Wait a see. I forget what the baby's name is. But yeah, he was animated and he's real and he's part of JoJo canon. Just making sure I'm on the right layer. You learn new things every day. I mean, that's why you tune into the stream, right? So you can learn things from me. Oh! Speaking of JoJo, I've been watching anime more lately. I usually just put it on in the background while I work. So I've been watching in English a lot of the time. But I have also been watching not at work in Japanese, and I watched Buchigiri? Is that what it's called? Buchigiri? I really loved it. On Kitsu, everybody's like, this show sucks. But I'm like, no, it's fun. This show is so fun. And the one character is so hot. I was looking for stuff for this one character from Buchigiri at Anime North, and I couldn't find any. He's just so, he's just so, you know when he's just so, and he's just so, you know? When he's so just, he's so, you know? I forget his name. But he is one of my obsessions. Wait, I need to show you guys because now it's gonna bug me. His name is Marito? Is that his name? Yeah, Marito. He's my favorite. Wait, look at this guy. Oh my god, he's so perfect. Ah! Look at that. Wow. And he's strong. He's like the strongest. And he likes to fight. And he's hot. And he doesn't like his sister, which is great. Perfect character. Oh yeah, that's right. His group is called Sigma. Oh my god, he's so hot. He's so hot. Look at him. Look at his face. His pink eyes. Oh. Sorry, you have to get off my screen. I won't be able to concentrate if you're here. Please leave. Thank you. I got him to leave. You're right, he needs a scar. And at one point, he gets like beat up really bad. And he's like all hurt and stuff, and it's really great. It's a great show. He doesn't have a scar. I guess technically he does because he has piercings, right? He has those piercings that go across his face. That went too long. No. Yeah! Don't you love when the line just works? I love when buff guys get hurt though. I started reading this fan fiction about Big's Final Fantasy, and you're his girl. And you're like his friend who happens to be a girl. It's like a reader insert thing. And you both like totally have a crush on each other, but like you don't like tell each other that you have crushes. So then like near the end, you finally tell him that you have a crush on him, and he's like, oh, I have a crush on you too. And then the plate falls and he dies. And it was the best. Did they make you hold eye contact for 60 seconds? Yes. I'm seeing Biggs the cat. No. His name isn't even Biggs. His name's Big the cat. That's not the same. That's not the same. But yeah, it was probably... spoilers, he doesn't actually die when the plate falls. You actually go up the plate and you find him all like shot. And you're like, no, Biggs, he's dead. But then you realize he's not dead. He still has a pulse. So you drag him down the plate to safety. And you finally just make it back far enough to be safe. And you get him back to the orphanage. And then the plate falls, and you're like, is Biggs gonna survive his injuries? Find out in the next chapter, but there is no next chapter, and it hasn't updated since 2022. And then you realize you read that whole fan fiction for nothing. But other than that, it was really, really good. Well, time to DM the author, please don't. Hey, my favorite VTuber likes your fanfic. Please update it. Could you imagine? Do you think that's ever happened? The thing that makes it hurt the most is that there's like no Biggs fanfiction. Like, there's so little. I feel like I have to start writing Biggs fanfiction. It's not a 0% chance, and that kind of scares me. That would be hell. Oh, I guess she has a tie. So I had to cover up all these buttons I did. Good. That's true. Maybe they spent this whole past 2 years just like making the best final chapter. I did start writing fanfiction. It was not Biggs Final Fantasy fanfiction. It was Ogata Golden Kamuy fanfiction. And I only did 1 chapter. And I read it to Novella and my friends.
And they're like, yeah, that's good.
And then I made the mistake of showing my of showing Valor Mom my fan fiction that I wrote. The first chapter of the fan fiction I'm writing. And the first thing she did was post it in the family group chat. Ah! Ah! Luckily, it wasn't like the fan fiction I read. The chat is very telling. You know my pain. It's not like the fan fiction I read, or it hadn't gotten to that point yet in the fan fiction. Because I would never show that to anybody. But still, it's like, oh no, don't show anybody, please. But yeah, that was my hell that I lived through not too long ago. I did really like this fanfiction. I do want to keep writing it, but it's like, also, why would I keep writing it if I'm never going to share it with anybody? That's like a shadow. You write for yourself. Yeah, but I can just like think it. Why do I have to write it down if I'm not sharing it? But it's like, do I make a fan fiction account? Like, do I make an AO3 account? Do I associate it with like, what name do I write under? Do I write under this name? Would you guys read my fan fiction? Would you guys make fun of me if I wrote fan fiction and shared it? But also, I don't think I want you guys to read my fan fiction. You know? But I feel like I would talk about my fan fiction, and then it would be found out that I wrote the fan fiction. But I also want, like, the Ogata fuckers to get what they want. You know? We don't get a whole lot. Same with the bigs. A dramatic fanfiction reading when? I would totally read you guys the first chapter of my fanfiction. I can only continue living if you post your fanfiction. It's like painting and never showing anyone. I could never do that. I love to show off. I like to draw to make other people happy. Also, because when I was little, it was like one of the few things I got complimented on at school. Because I was dumb. So when I did good at art, I was like, serotonin? You guys are giving me free serotonin for drawing? Oh, yes, please. So that's why I draw. This is not correct. That's not where her belly is. Belly's more like here. And then it goes like, whoop, whoop, like that, maybe? I'd read it. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like I've read fanfiction before for Golden Camui that's sort of the same. like, plot as the one I'm writing. Because it's so easy. Oh no, you and character are stuck in a snowstorm. But I sort of made it, like, more sad. Because of course I did! Or, like, more dangerous and painful. More suffering, we can say. Because I have a problem. You're not wrong. Basically, in my fanfiction, the reader character, falls through the ice and is, like, freezing to death. I remember this one fanfiction that I read, and it was like, it was a DMC one, and it was like, the main character, which was the reader, Valerie Valkyrie, the reader was on a demon hunting, or a devil hunting thing with Virgil and Dante, and she was hit with an ice spell, or like ice magic or something. Some sort of ice attack. And she was fine, but then like when they got home and stuff, she just kept getting colder and colder. And they were sort of like making fun of her because, ha, you're cold. We're not cold because we're devils. And she's like, ha ha. But then, like, in the middle of the night, she's like, okay, I think I might die, actually. So then Virgil has to give her a hug to keep her warm. And that's all that happens. I should reread that fanfiction. I should try and find it again. I remember really liking it. How innocent. There was another one. DMC has some pretty good fanfiction. Especially Valcor fanfiction. There was another one, and it's like, oh no! Your boyfriend Virgil is trying to kill you! Oh no! But then, Dante and Virgil and like Trish and Lady come back, and it's not Virgil. It was a devil who's also a shapeshifter. But now you're scared of Virgil because he almost killed you. But it wasn't him, but you don't know that. And I think it was long too. I think it was like 15 chapters or more. I think it was still going by the time I like forgot about it. I know, right? Maybe it's done now. Maybe they finished it. There was another one? Oh my god. There was this other fanfiction And it's like an AU, sort of, where you're a lady who works at an orphanage in, where does DMC3 take place? Wherever Nero's from. Like that big church. Island. You're a lady who works at the orphanage there, and all of the other people that work there hate Nero, and he's like a baby. So he's like, there's nothing he can do about it. He's just a baby, but they hate him because they're like, he's evil because he has white hair. And you're like, no, he's nice. So at night, instead of letting him sleep at the orphanage where you won't be able to watch him, you like bring the baby to your place to watch him. He's basically your kid. And then one day there's a guy there and oh no, it's Virgil. And he's like, that's my son. And you're like, what? And he's like, that's my son. So then you and Virgil start taking care of the baby, and then it cuts to a different universe where it's like the Nero from the video game who never had any family his whole life. And he gets eaten by like a dimension worm, and he goes to your dimension. Yeah. It just kept going and going, and there was so much. It was so much. I heard all of it and understood so little. That's what it's like to read fan fiction. I love fan fiction. There's a bunch of ghost fan fiction too. Ghost fan fiction is wild. It's crazy. That shit just like goes. It just goes.
Oh, hello, Scarlet. Welcome, welcome.
No worries. Everybody can stay as long or as little as they can.
I feel your support.
So I realized I'm on the wrong screen. We have to make this look like cardboard, and I know exactly how I'm going to do that. Watch. This is my secret technique. Do not tell anybody what you are about to see. Are you ready? It's gonna happen fast. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Now it looks like cardboard.
We can also add some lines. That'll also make it look like cardboard. Yeah. Oh, you missed it? You'll never know. You'll never know. One of the things when I was at Anime North, I was like, it would be so fun to do like a panel at Anime North, but I don't know what my panel would be about. So I was like, what if I did like some sort of game show or something? But I would want to make it like Valerie, right? Because that's like the only thing I can bring to the table, even though nobody knows who I am. But it's like, what if I cosplayed as myself and I did like a little game show? I don't know what kind of game show Valerie could do. Like, what's coded for Valerie? Cursed or edible? Val's questionable food takes. Because I think each panel can only be an hour long. I think they're an hour long. So we would get an hour. It would be cool to do one of our... Remember when we were doing the karaoke battles? That'd be cool to do, like, in person. Like, get 2 people from the audience do karaoke from a wheel. That'd be super fun, I think. Unless you're fancy. The only fear is, like, if you have any technical difficulties, that also takes from your time for your panel. Oh, hell yeah! I'm almost done. And I will be posting them in the group chat when they're all done. So you will see it. But I'm glad you think it's cute so far. That's not the right... There. A little pencil skirt. I feel like the pencil skirt works because, of the whole, like, office worker top stuff. We have to fix this line. Cute. Cute! We just have to... There. Now she looks less bald. She looked a little bit bald. She needs eyebrows! Oh my god. There. That was almost a disaster! I want to add some... Let's add our coloring. Just so... But first, I want to make these lines a bit darker. There. Okay. Let's see how good I did my lines, shall we? Oh, not too bad, but I want a different purple. This one. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll fix the purple. This one's not gonna work. Actually. Keep hitting the button that I use to go to my pen. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay. Dark purple hair. Light purple hairband. I feel like I'm drawing novella.
This is just a Ranma character! Listen, I got inspired, okay?
Purple eyes. We can do that. Oh, I'm unclear. Do you think Ranma would get a crush on this girl? For her height, she's a bit... Okay. A bluish-purple button-up office shirt. Okay. Closer to this, probably? Oops. Oops. Light purple vest. Oops. Dark purple tie. Light purple skirt. And I'm going to bring this blue down here for the sneakers. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta add some skin, because she looks weird. But also, we need the ears. I want it to look like she just, like, scribbled this on. Grape flavored. This is a grape flavored character. We didn't really get a skin color, did we? I guess she's purple. Ta-da! The skin color is skin. There, I think she's cute. Let me zoom out. I love her. I love her! I want to darken up the, these lines, actually, still. Let's just... Yeah. I love that. That's so cute. I love that so much. So let's see Umbran's actual character and see how close we got. Oh! It's so cute! Okay, wait. Let me show you guys. I have to copy the image. I love her. I think we got pretty close. Let me just... So I did get the skin color wrong. But I think other than that, we got pretty close.
The sleeves are rolled up, which makes sense because she's like a happy-go-lucky character, right? So it makes sense that... I see. This art is so cute. This reminds me of like Lucky Star almost, like that era of like art. It's so cute. I love the skirt. I wish I did a more like poofy. And the bows on the shoes. Aww. I love that. Okay, let me merge the layers. And we can probably do 1 or 2 more? Probably. Oh, that's my sketch. We don't need that one. So these ones we can merge. There. And she can go right there. Let's see who our next victim is. So Assassin, is it okay if I skip your second one so we can go to someone who hasn't had a character done yet? Which I think next would be Scarlet. And they had a picture before, but I don't think they posted it again, because it's gone. But I think we can try and get close. So their character's name is Robin. I think they are like a red motif, so I'm going to go to a red sketching color. His hair is red with red and black streaks. Love that. As a goth, as a used to be scene kid, love that. He wears a red shirt with white hexagons all over it. Of course I went hard on it. It was the first one. I had to get out my energy. Okay, red shirt, white hexagon is all over it. May or may not have a third eye. Okay, that's fun. He is a slider, someone who travels to other worlds often against his will, being captured by whatever enemy he is fighting. Okay. He's overall very stoic, someone who would rather be selling flowers than fighting for his life, and gets very passionate about weird things like honey on meat. Oh, okay. So he has food takes. Very stoic. Overall, a nice guy. Okay, we can work with that. I can play with that. Where is my brush? Okay. So, oh, I need to get rid of this smoothing. Yuck! No smoothing. Just draw. Opposite of a Jill sandwich. Sorry, my legs are falling asleep. I'm sitting funny. Let me get a smaller brush. Let's see. Just realized every character has been looking the exact same way. Don't plan on changing that now. And okay, this is just the rough sketch, guys, so don't make fun of how weird this looks. Oh, another thing I've been doing recently is reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not very far yet. I'm like, I think I just got past the judge guy, the judge fight. He's not a judge, he's actually an attorney, but you know. I don't want to spoil anything. It's good. I hear that it gets stupid. So that's exciting. I'm excited for it to get stupid. Oh, another anime I watched that I finished was, Millionaire Detective or something? I forget what it's actually called. Or, like, Billionaire Detective? It was good. I feel like they didn't really... The show could have been dealt with differently. I liked when it was, a enemy of the week sort of deal. When they started having, like, an overarching plot, I was like, oh, this is sort of boring. And they sort of just, like, forgot, it felt like, the whole gimmick of the show at a specific point. It just started feeling like any other mystery show compared to, like, a mystery show where he's a millionaire. These proportions are whack. I'm not doing a good job. I don't like this area. I don't like it. Fix it. Now. I also am not a fan of how this shoulder is, so let's just get rid of everything that's not an arm, and we will fix it now. Oh, I also watched the Golden Kamuy movie! There was... The live action got added to Netflix on the 19th, I want to say? And I totally forgot that it was being added. until like yesterday. No, I watched it Thursday night, but I didn't finish it. I finished it at work on Friday. Because I watch things while I work. And it was great. I love live action adaptations anyway, but I do feel like Golden Kamuy actually had a pretty decent adaptation compared to others. I feel like even if you don't like adaptations of anime, you'll like Golden Kamuy adaptation. It was very loyal to the original from the source. Probably gonna cut the drawing just to be this. So let's zoom in. And let's make a face. I'm really taking this honey-covered meat thing because I think that's cute. I get obsessed with food as well. And I get passionate about it. So. I do feel like I'm more in the groove now of drawing. Which always makes me feel bad whenever I do drawing streams. Where like, I always feel like the first ones, I try my best on them, but because they're the first ones that I'm doing, I feel like I feel like they're not as good as the first ones. Even though I did try really hard. But now like that I'm in a groove, I've always felt that. Whenever I do a drawing stream. Looking down on you. Don't worry, when I add eyebrows, it should make him look less like he's judging you, hopefully. There. Yeah, it did help. Did you see that? Is it U-Tunes? Is that... They make like the little vinyl figures of things. They're like Funko Pops, but not. They usually work with YouTubers. They're doing like an AEW line. And when they first announced it, they called it... What did they call it? American Elite Wrestling? They're like, AEW, American Elite Wrestling. And it's like, oh, you actually like don't care about what companies you work with or like you don't care about the brands that you work with, because that's not what that stands for. Apparently they do it all the time, too. He's judging you affectionately. Yeah, he just wants the best for you. I love how I'm covering up his eyebrows. He sort of looks like Conan. All Elephants Wrestling. Yeah, that's what it's actually called. Okay, now I can add where the red is going to be. Isn't this a crazy way to draw? Why do I do this? This is how I usually draw hair. I'll be completely honest. This is what I usually do. I'm getting hungry. I had a big lunch today, but all I had was lunch. So now I'm starting to get hungry. I went to like one of those breakfast restaurants and I got waffles that were covered in strawberries, Nutella, and sour cream. Or no, not sour cream. Yuck. Cream cheese icing. And they were so good. I also got bacon on the side because I like to have a side of savory whenever I have like a sweet meal. Especially a breakfast meal. I like to have my side of savory. Oh yeah, they have a third eye. Maybe. So, let's make this a little bit smaller. I've always liked these sort of third eyes, or like extra eyes. Sort of like what Novella has. But Novellas are down here. But I really like the ones that are like right underneath. Like that. I think that's cool. I think we're pretty close at this point on this one. So I'll add some color after I clean up this sketch a little bit more. I feel like if I was using a different brush also, it would probably help. Because Because I usually sketch with one that's more, like, textured. I feel like it's easier to get a more final looking sketch if you use one that's more textured. There's the meat. We gotta make it look like it's covered in honey. So to do that, what am I going to do? We'll go like this. Oh, hell yeah. I think that looks great. Whoa! I was actually worried, but I think that sort of gives it the look like it's shiny and, like, honey covered. Hell yeah! I will say, it is quite a hot take, I think, to have honey on your meats. I think it is normal, but as someone who usually doesn't like a mixture of sweet and savory when I'm eating meat. I know I just got done saying, like, when I have a sweet meal, I like some savory, but that's different because that's the opposite. Hell yeah! That's some honey-covered steak right there, if I've ever seen it. Let's just add some shading. Yeah. Yeah! Okay, let's clean that up a bit. This is not the best. Okay, it's cleaned up a little bit more. I am once again handing. Okay. Sure. That's a hand. That reads as a hand. I'm so worried that I'm gonna press a button and I'm going to have, like, that weird dude voice, and I'm not going to notice. I think we're getting there. Okay, let's add some color, because I feel like this one really needs some color in it. So first, the red shirt is very important. That's going to fill up the whole screen. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way because Val doesn't know how to do, like, complete lines. Oh, want to see what my new favorite color is? I have a new favorite color. I've been obsessed. My new favorite color is this. I love that. Oh man, I love that. Every set of nails I've been making recently has had that color in it. For the hair, I'm gonna make it the same sort of red, but a little bit darker. Just because it would be hard for one to find a shirt that is the exact same color. I left the black in the sketch. So that's the black highlights or streaks. I sort of did black ends now that I'm thinking about it. I like that. Let's color in that meat. Fill in that meat. I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay. We have to add the white hexagon pattern. I love meat. I love meat. I also love meat. You know those shirts that like just have the pattern on like one specific area? I sort of want to do that. Sorry if you can hear my phone dinging. I'm getting messages. Like that? I like that. We all love meat. That's something we have in common with each other. We love meat. This was another one where we didn't really get a skin tone, I don't think, but I'll reread just in case. Yeah, we didn't really get a skin color, so he's going to be pink. feel like that goes with his whole, like, hair and red vibe. I love how the meat turned out. I don't know why. Why is that my favorite thing I've drawn all night? And love him. We've lost his eyebrows, but I think that's fine. Cute! Oh, I guess I can zoom in. No, I can't. It fills up the whole thing. Cute! So what? Oh, we can't see what the actual one looks like. But I think that looks cool. I'd hang out with him, though his third eye might freak me out a little bit, but I'm sort of used to it by hanging out with Novella, so there's that. Yay! There's 3 more, but it is getting late. How would he wear glasses? They would look like this. Here, I'll draw on glasses. I've thought of this already. They would be like, oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong layer! Ah! Okay, so see. So there's the regular set of glasses, and then there would be just like another lens right here. See? You see that? Isn't that cool? They'd like sit on his nose here, and they'd go back. They look like this. See? Fun. Is he also a part of Novella's lore? I don't think so. Okay, let's put him with the others. Oops. I forgot to merge the layers. Hell yeah, look at all those drawings we got done today. I think we made somewhat good time. We did 4 in 3 hours, right? 6, 7, 8, 9 in 3 hours. I think that's pretty good. We will be doing more of these because I do want to get through everything that's in the server. So I don't know when we'll do the next one. Maybe next week. Maybe. Slight chance we'll do it tomorrow, but I wouldn't hold your breath about it. Probably next week we'll do one. And also next week I want to play some video games. So I want to play Twilight Princess and stuff. The only reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I had to go into work. So hopefully next week we can get Friday and Saturday, at least. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's go over to the talking screen. I'm so sorry, Novella. Oh, you got here just... Wait, I can show you. I can show you why we were talking about Novella lore. We had a character that we drew who had an extra eye. Honestly, both of these characters are very Novella coded. This one's purple. And this one has an extra eye.
Well, yeah.
Okay, now let's go over to the talking screen. Novella core. I remember when we were talking about, Novella and I were talking about how everything is like a core now. So like any sort of aesthetic is a core. And there was a video going around and it was like loser core. And it was just a guy who liked video games. And they're like, yes, loser core. It's like, that's me. You can't make fun of me like that.
He looks pretty awesome. Hell yeah. I think he turned out great.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of YouTube, there's this YouTube series and it's like this guy and his two friends. And his two friends get like so drunk and just explain Kingdom Hearts to him or at him. And it's so good. If you haven't watched it, you need to. I'll try and find out what it's called. Wait, let me see what it's called. So if you like Novella and I's drunk Kingdom Hearts streams, they're called Kingdom Hearts Drunk History, and they've done the original Kingdom Hearts, and they also just put out a day ago Chain of Memories. And the Chain of Memories one is so good. We should do a stream like that, but it's just me who's drunk trying to explain Zero Escape lore to you. I would love that. I would love that. The Kingdom Hearts ones, they drink so much, it's almost scary. But it's so much fun. Highly recommend. The channel is called Couch Kids Podcast. Go check them out. What word? You can't just say words. You can't just make up words and say them in any order you want. You're not allowed to do that.
Yes, I can.
I guess. You are a mod, so I guess you can just do that.
No problem, no problem. But with that, everybody stay safe. Have fun. Go and draw some characters. Make an OC. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye.